Greetings, one and all, from the White Mountains of Arizona, which are again white. We've been having some dustings. Overnight lows are about 24. So, a few little patches of snow here and there that kind of melt off by the end of the afternoon, but we're in the AM, so we're catching the last bits of it. It's channeling time. This is a heavily requested one, apparently. A lot of people want to know about Paul Walker in 3D, maybe his higher self, his soul. I don't know. I'm hoping it's not the usual celebrity channeling that we usually get, but I don't know. We'll see with this guy. I don't know too much about him, so we'll just see what tarot can pick up on, who we get or what we get, and go from there.
Okay.
All right, who are you connected to?
Paul Walker's earthly ego.
Earthly ego. Has it stayed behind for some reason?
No, it's a mixture of 3D/4D and 4D.
Okay, so it's essentially talking to Paul Walker himself in 3D.
Yes,
Okay, is this version of him aware of his higher self and his motivations?
partly.
Okay, so we'll talk to this 3D, 4D version of him. Does he know what his soul's mission was?
Influence. He was to be an influence on people. Didn't have to be through stardom, but meant to influence people to embrace empathy, emotion.
So, did you have polarity?
Yes,
Which direction did you skew?
both. I am both.
Well, yeah, we're all both, but did you skew one way more than the other?
That was something I was able to maintain was my balance of light and dark, positive and negative. I knew I was meant to walk the line between both, understand both, for soul growth, for those around me.
So, you are essentially a neutral being who came here to have power over people and convince them of neutrality?
No, to help to influence, not control, a feeling of empathy. In empathy, this emotion we believe would be considered neutral, understanding the light and dark, understanding both sides. So, just as my polarity is straight down the middle, I wanted to help people be much the same.
Okay, so you wanted to help people balance their light and dark.
Yes,
Do you feel you accomplished your mission?
I believe so.
Did your soul move on to another realm?
I'm feeling perhaps
Okay. And why did you stay here?
Part of me doesn't believe I have left, so not all of me left.
Okay. Are you willing to help people still in this state?
Yes, because I'm mostly a portion of myself. I still think and feel in that one lifetime, and I'm most grounded to the earth. I see what is happening in the now, here, and I feel I can help at that level because I understand what the collective is going through at the moment because I'm still here with you.
Okay. Can we talk about your life here in 3D? In what ways did you experience the positive polarity?
It was feedback. I always loved good feedback ever since I was really little, of me doing something good. It makes people feel happy with me, proud of me. And that kind of just continued until I got older. Just wanting to do something good so people will be proud of me and also I could be proud of myself. Something that I feel is in touch with my empathy, my heart space.
Okay. And you got good feedback on your movies and your charities?
Yes, but the charities are not recognized without the movies.
Right. If you're not a star, then they don't talk about what you give.
Yes.
Okay. In what ways did you experience a negative polarity in your life on Earth?
Wanting to indulge in taboos, things that probably wouldn't be considered of the light. I had to understand that darkness. It's a darkness we all have. And I would peer into it from time to time.
Would you rather not get specific?
No.
Did you have a deal or an agreement with the cabal?
Yes.
Can you talk about the nature of your agreement?
Mostly verbal. I would agree to certain terms. Some of it felt lawyerly, but some felt I knew it was wrong. I thought they're joking. Like, oh, would you sell your soul to the devil? But isn't that what people jokingly say in the business?
In what ways did you benefit from your agreement?
Well, I was able to do the things I wanted to do, places I wanted to explore, being able to create the larger charities than I could have with lesser cash. And it just gave me the life that felt so fulfilling. I could do whatever I want. I could make mistakes and people will forgive me. I had all the money I ever needed, security, just have fun.
What did you lose in the agreement?
My life,
So you broke the agreement and so they took your life?
Yes, I took the money, I did the rolls, I did all the things they asked of me, even casually saying, yeah, I'd sell my soul. But I decided I could do whatever I wanted. And some things I felt need to be exposed. And that's not part of the agreement. And so you die doing something people always see you do. So it makes it believable. When you hear of a musician dying of an overdose, but everybody knew they did drugs. So it's believable. I'm associated with fast cars. So if I die in that manner, it'll be believable.
What were you going to speak out about?
Pedophiles,
What aspect of them?
the way they are within Hollywood, I know because I had dark tendencies towards it, but I did not act. I knew that that was wrong, and I didn't want any part of what they were doing in order to solidify your stardom. I don't think it was hardly worth it. So I wanted to report what they were doing because it's wrong.
We heard the term gold juice, I think it was called. Can you speak on that?
I was offered it 2 times. First at 10 and then 28.
What is it? What does it do?
I don't know.
What did they tell you?
That it's like you're part of the club, like the club at Disneyland, exclusive. I thought it was like the keys to something, but something felt wrong about it. So I kept saying, oh, I'll think about it. I will think about it.
Was it the next level of selling your soul?
Now that I'm on this side, I would say, yeah. I don't think I was really aware of that when I had a body.
So they took control of the car and made it crash?
No, they took control of my friend, and then he made it crash.
Was he vibrating at a low frequency?
No, it was like my friend wasn't even driving. That was someone else.
Oh.
But only the moments before I could see it. All of a sudden, I just felt like that's not my friend. And then my attention felt the jarring of the vehicle and the accelerating. And there was no more time to think about who was driving.
Now that you're on that side, what do you know happened?
would call it an activation of sorts. Some people who've taken favors from these cabal have like a something they could activate you. It's like if you're a computer, they're uploading a new program and you're going to override what they were originally going to do. It's like your AI stuff. Your I don't really understand it too much.
So there's a chip, maybe.
I don't know if it's anything physical, actually.
Oh.
I just know that they can do overrides.
Well, they've made an agreement where their souls can be hijacked, possibly.
Possibly.
That'd have to be a more conscious agreement than what you made.
Yes.
Do you have any message for the people now that you're on that side? Does your message change?
No. But I want people to do things because they genuinely want to help others. My mistake being thinking I needed my celebrity status in order to have a what I thought was beneficial organization. And it's the status that takes away from my organization because they're only giving because of me and not because they would truly care about my mission. So I guess it was a catch-22. And sometimes I feel sad about it. I want people to help one another because you genuinely do, and not because someone you saw on a television screen made you feel a certain way. We are the biggest influencers. You should really look into who you are allowing to influence you.
It sounds like to me you're advocating for living in the light rather than neutrality.
Maybe I'm not always neutral at any given moment.
Well, that was a fascinating channeling. We thank you for speaking with us. We love you. Do you have any last message for the people before we go?
Nah, I think I did what I came to do. And as they say, the rest is up to you.
All right.
Whew.
The birds are
Wow.
active up there.
Whew.
They're having a quarrel of some kind.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know what to do. How do you feel after that one?
Well, I don't know, a little floaty. I felt like I was off in another universe. Just like, am I dreaming? Did I fall asleep? What is happening?
Uh-huh.
And then yeah, his energy felt a little draining, but that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, he claimed to be a neutral being. I guess I buy it.
Yeah.
I mean, he was talking about a lot of dark stuff there he was involved in, but also devoted himself to the light, it seemed like.
Hmm. Well, I have to go back and rewatch it. I don't really remember anything. I
Oh,
was
okay.
like off in La La Land.
Yeah, that's a great one. I mean, people have been asking about that one a lot, apparently, you said?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that at least for like the past several months, people are like, "Hey, could you channel Paul Walker?" And I'm like, "Okay, okay." We're looking through the list, and it's like, "All right, I think it's finally time to channel him."
And you've connected with him before, right?
Yeah, I did a video about Paul Walker before, right after he had passed away, and there was a really cool experience I had with his spirit, and actually, it did. It's end up saved my life in a car I had once. So
So
I
if
don't
they
know.
want to hear that story,
Yeah,
you'll link it in the description.
I will, and also make a little box for you
Uh,
guys.
cool. Can't wait for you to watch that back. I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah. All right. I'm just like trying to reground myself. I'm like, woo.
All right. Thank you all for watching. Here's the view from here. The snow is melting, so we're gonna keep moving so we don't get caught in a bog.
Yeah. So, yep. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Leave us some comments, leave us your thoughts and any suggestions you have for future channelings. And we'll catch you next time. Bye.
Peace.